Where am I? Who are you?
You're in my house.
What are you gonna do to me?
I'm gonna keep you here, and you'll never see anyone.
Oh, okay.
Don't be so scared. Wait, what?
I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, actually, you can't leave.
And that's a Roku, and you have Wi-Fi.
The smart TV, but yeah,
I don't have to pay rent. You're gonna feed me.
I can't have you die on me.
So what exactly do you get out of this?
You, literally, you.
Oh my God, thank you so much for this opportunity. When can we get started? I'm ready.
Obviously, the clip we just watched was supposed to be funny or a little joke, but today we're going to talk about how women no longer want to be independent and strong, and how every woman is looking for someone extremely rich when dating. Now, as I always say, it's not a problem to have criteria when you are dating, especially if you yourself feel that you are the entire package. You're educated, you're a very beautiful woman, you yourself have a good career, or even if you don't, because most men don't care about their women's career. All they care about is beauty and personality to some degree, whether they get along with you or not, and of course, whether you like them back. In fact, in most cases, if you look good to a certain degree, if you can hold a decent conversation, you can laugh, you can make him laugh, then that's more than enough to make a man think that you could qualify as a potential partner, especially if you don't give away intimacy too soon and if you know how to build a beautiful love story first. If you are a very beautiful woman that knows how to do that, that knows how to be tantalizing and how to be tempting, playful, smart, and to refrain from getting intimate too soon with a man until at least she builds a beautiful and long love story full of memories and life situations together before she rewards him with physical intimacy. If you know how to do that, then you wouldn't even have to work, because you will be able to select a partner with the criteria of your choice. It's that easy.
I don't want a job. I don't want to be a corporate girly. I don't want to climb the ladder. I don't want to be a boss babe. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be the breadwinner. I do not want to do that. You know what I want to do? I want to be home. I want to be cooking in the kitchen. I want to be cleaning. I want to be shopping. I want to be making brownies. I want to be cooking dinner, making homemade meals every night, almost every night. I want to do all the things. I want to welcome my future husband home from work with a big bear hug and a, hey, you ready for dinner? Dinner's on the table. I want to watch movies with him every night. I want to send him off to work in the morning with some nice, freshly baked muffins. I don't want a 9-to-5. I don't want a job. I don't want to work from home. No, it's not for me. I don't want it. It's not, I reject that. My future husband's going to be the breadwinner. He's going to bring in the dough. He will be raking it in. And I'll be right there cheering him on as I go buy 17 decorative pillows for our bed. Okay? That's the life for me.
Look, like I said, it's not impossible. People act as if this type of lifestyle is extinct and no longer exists. But it does exist. There are still men out there that are willing, for the right woman, of course. If they marry their dream girl, they are willing to be the breadwinner. They are willing to take on single-handedly the financial burden. But of course, that's conditional. That's under one very important condition, and that's if you are as a woman willing to live within his means and willing to accept whatever he can or cannot afford. You can't say that you want to send off your man to work with freshly baked muffins or a beautiful nice breakfast, and then you turn around and you're not happy when the two of you can't afford something that is very expensive, or a shopping spree every weekend, or traveling abroad every other month. If you can't afford that, it's okay. You should always remember that he's given you the freedom of not working, which is what you want in this scenario. So let's be realistic. Not everyone is going to be able to date a billionaire. There is a very limited list of billionaires on earth. And not all of them are single heterosexual males that are looking for a wife. So let's be honest. We have to understand that if a man has this type of provider energy that most women are looking for, if he's willing to be the one taking on the financial burden and the only one bringing in an income, then you should also be willing, with a smile on your face, to never criticize or nag or make any weird comment that implies that you're not happy with your means, your financial means as a couple. I added this clip here because this woman, this girl, at least understands that concept. If your man is willing to be the only one bringing in an income, that's great. That's amazing. He's probably very nice, especially if he can see that you're very stressed, you're not happy, you're doing a job that you hate, and if he loves you. But again, you should be willing to live within his means. This girl understands that, and she's saying that she doesn't want to go to work, but remembers that she's the one with expensive taste. If you're the one that expects a specific type of lifestyle, or you expect to have a double income household, then of course in this type of situation, you can't really blame your man, if you have one, for not wanting to give you the liberty of not working because you just admitted to wanting a specific type of lifestyle. Again, staying at home, being a stay-at-home wife only works if you're going to be happy with whatever your husband is capable of affording and providing when he is the only one working. I know it sounds like common sense, but there are women that still don't understand that. They marry a specific type of man with a specific type of salary or income and with a specific type of financial situation. And then they want to turn him into something that he's not. And obviously it doesn't work. He's not going to be able of meeting her needs, not because he doesn't want to, but because he cannot. And then she starts hating him for not allowing her to quit. But it doesn't work that way.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm literally just working at a job that does not interest me and does not fulfill me. But I have to work at this job because otherwise I can't afford my rent and I can't afford my bills and I can't afford any food. And it just feels like this constant loop because I spend most of my days in a job that I don't want to be at, but I have to be at. And then when I'm not at this job, I'm too tired and drained to do anything but nothing. So I don't even advance in my life. And people say, like, get another job or whatever, but I don't want another job. I don't want to keep working for other people for the rest of my life. Like, I want to fulfill my dreams. I want to do what makes me happy. I don't want to keep fulfilling someone else's dream and making their business successful. Like, I want to make my business successful. I don't even have a business, but I would if I wasn't broke. It's just so shit that we all have to keep doing stuff that we don't even want to do just for the sake of survival. This is probably why we're all so unhappy. Anyway. Rant over.
And most people think that women that are complaining about their jobs and that no longer want to be independent and strong and go to work just to be able to pay bills and pay for rent and exist. Most people think that there's a problem with these women's job, that they're not happy with their job, or that their coworkers are mean or are bullies, or that there is something specific at that specific job that is making them sad, but not necessarily.
When I complain about work and people are like, well, get a new job then. I'm like, no, I don't like working. It's not the job. I just don't like working. So getting a new job will not fix this core issue. Plus, at least I know what to expect at my current job. It's the devil you know, right? Like, unhelpful advice. I'm
one of those people where I don't care how broke I am. I will never want extra hours at a job. I will never cover for anyone. I really want to work as least as possible. Whenever bosses say, do you want extra hours, or like, do you want to work these days? Absolutely not. And I hate when they act like they're gifting it to me. Like, would you like more hours? That is like throw up to me. Absolutely. Like, I really would love less hours. I would rather be extremely broke with free time than rich and working all the time. I really hate working, like hate. I think I'd be better off as like a farmer, or honestly like a landscaper. I think that I like that better because it's actual work.
As you saw in the last two clips, there are just women that are forced to be independent and strong in today's world. They just would rather not work at all. They'd rather find someone that can take care of them in that way. A husband, obviously, that's what I mean. And they'd rather be doing other things because someone has to still cook dinner for herself and her partner whenever they come from work, even if they were working. Someone still has to do laundry for the two of them. Someone has to keep their house clean. Someone has to get pregnant if they are planning on starting a family together as a couple. Someone has to breastfeed these children and raise them. So in my opinion, the woman should have the choice of staying at home if she's going to be happy with what their one income household means are and what they can afford and what they cannot afford as a couple. And if she's going to always be grateful and have a smile on her face and not nitpick, not complain, and not want more money when she actually would rather not work at all.
People always be like, what's your dream job? What's your dream job? To not have one, like, ever. Like, actually, I just don't want to work at all. Sorry.
But can I be honest, y'all? I don't want a job. I don't even want a job. OMG. Please, somebody. Just give me the money. OMG.
I don't want to go to work. I just told the boy that I'm talking to that I don't want to go to work tomorrow, and he said, oh, it'll be okay, instead of saying here's £1 million, retire early. What?
Obviously, this last clip is supposed to be a joke because no woman, I hope that no woman is going to expect the guy she's talking to, not a fiance, not a husband, he's nothing to you, to tell her not to worry and that he's going to be the breadwinner and take care of her. Because that guy could break up with you at any point. You don't have any marital protection. You don't have anything. You can't just rely on somebody random that you find on the road. But again, I understand that it is supposed to be humoristic. Still, I'm going to include an example of what the ideal scenario will look like for comparison, what you are allowed to expect as a woman. If you have someone, you found the man that has provider energy, that is willing to take care of you single-handedly when it comes to anything financial, what to expect, how he's gonna do it and how he's gonna say it. In this next short clip that we're gonna watch, we're gonna see a clear example of how that's supposed to happen. And in this case, the guy is not somebody that the girl is talking to. He's her fiancé and soon to be husband.
I'm mad.
What?
I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work at all tomorrow.
Okay.
I hate Mondays.
Then quit.
What?
Quit. If you're not happy, quit.
What do you mean quit?
Like, we don't necessarily need the other income. Like, I've got us, right? So if you're unhappy, just quit. There's no need for you to be unhappy. So just quit.
But then what?
I got us. We're fine.
But then what do I do?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, we do have a crazy guy to take care of.
Yeah, Chunky. If you just want to...
Stay-at-home dog mom?
You want to stay-at-home dog mom? Card's already on your... you already got my card. So...
Yeah. Should I?
If you want, and if you want to look for another job, or you want to find something that suits you better that you'll actually be happy with, that's fine too. But if you just live your life.
I love you. Come here.
I love you too.
You're so cute.
So if you watched up until here, may as well subscribe. And again, if you are a single woman that is dating strategically and actively for marriage, don't forget that I have a program designed to help you find and a guide toward commitment, your potential husband and most suitable match, all within 6 months, ideally to 12 months. So if this sounds like something of interest, go ahead and join my community. You will find the link for it in the description box under this video. Once you join, you will find my program available in the classroom section of the community, and I will see you there.